Hey ladies, it's me, Naturalista Kimmy G, aka Kim God's Child. I'm going to do a little bit of pros and cons, in my opinion, on protective styling. I decided to do a protective style. My goal was to wear protective styles for the winter. I've been natural for a year now and wanted to do a protective styling, so I did. I went and purchased some kinky hair. It's called Oscar K. This is the hair, and that's the bottom. And then I used two colors. And this hair is already curly, and I did a review on the hair. And so it's not actually a kinky twist, but the hair is Oscar K. And it was $7.99 a bag, and I used 2.5 bags. So I actually I liked the style, the versatility of the style. I was able to just wear it, loose. It was very curly. It was beautiful. I think my stylist did it in about 5.5 hours, and I could wear it up, I could wear it down, and then the longer that it was in, the fuller that it got. So I like that about it. I wore it for the style for 2 months, 8 weeks. And actually I could have went a little bit longer. However, my hair was growing, of course, and I decided to take it out. Now, the pros. As I said, it was very versatile. It was easy. You get up and you go and you keep it moving. You could wear it. I did a pompadour one day. I did a ponytail, and I have a review on protective hairstyling on YouTube, so you could go back and look at that and see how the hair turned out. It's important to maintain your hair under the style as well. And so, of course, our hair needs moisture. So I was careful to always, spritz my hair with my water bottle. In this one, I have just I always use distilled water because I live in the northern part of San Bernardino, and the water is really hard. So I use distilled water, then I add a little bit of oil of my choice. And for my protective style, I put a couple of drops of conditioner in there. And I'm pretty sure it was Shea Moisture, one of their conditioners. And I shake it up. And so I would lift my hair and spritz, go throughout and spritz under the twist, to keep my hair moisturized each day so that my hair wouldn't dry out with the oil. And then sometimes I would take maybe some of the curl milk and just run it through, my hair, making sure that, of course, I paid attention to my own hair in there, just to take care of my hair under there. So it worked out pretty well. And then when I took the twists out after 8 weeks, and of course I was taking a multivitamin. Always take your multivitamins because, as I said, you have to take care of the inside in order for your outside to flourish. So I was taking my multivitamin. Right now I'm taking Maintabolism. I normally just take a multivitamin, but I've been trying these for 2 months. And I haven't done a review on that, but I like them. And drink lots of water, because even though your hair needs water on the outside, your body needs water. I try to drink a gallon a day, at least a minimum of a gallon a day. And so when I took them out, I didn't have a lot of dead hair. You know how sometimes you take your individuals out and you have a whole lot of hair, dead hair left over. I didn't so much have that when I took them out. And then I took them out and I did what I would normally do. I did a deep condition on my hair, a deep treatment mask. And I found that even though that I had been spritzing my hair with water, and even at night, maybe putting a baggie on it to seal in the moisture, kind of like the greenhouse effect method, when I took them out, my natural hair still appeared to have suffered a little bit. It was dry, and even though I did the deep treatment mask, it took me a couple of weeks I feel, to get my hair back to where it needed to be, to get back that soft, supple moisture that I had worked so hard to achieve. So for me, I said, well, you know, my hair grew some. I didn't lose a lot of hair, but then I noticed that my hair was starting to shed a lot, and I never had that problem. Um, I know I frowned when I said that. Sorry about that, because it just wasn't pretty. So it wasn't like losing a whole lot of hair, but I would see the little, I call them furry balls, but you know, the little balls of hair, you know, they were just like in the sink, and then they were on the floor. And so I was like, you know, what's going on? This is unusual. And so I figured that it was because of, you know, after the protective style, my hair did suffer. Mind you, I had did a trim prior to that, trim my ends and everything. So what I did after a couple of weeks, I thought, I usually do my own protein treatment because I give my hair a lot of moisture, which we need, but not too much, because of course you can over condition your hair and over moisturize. Not water, you can never put too much water in your hair, but you can over condition your hair if you're doing too many moisturizing products. So there has to be a balance of protein as well as moisture. So I generally will do my own protein treatment with mayo, eggs, you know, maybe some avocado. But this time I decided to do an ApHogee because my hair was really literally noticeably breaking. Well, I don't know if it was breaking, but something was going on with it on my ends. And then when I would touch my hair, like in the ends, you know, when I was doing whatever I would do to style my hair, I was finding that little hair on the ends. So I needed to do something to arrest this problem. So I went out and I purchased an ApHogee, which I haven't done an ApHogee, you know, in years and years and years. So I purchased the ApHogee Keratin 2-minute reconstructor. Because I know that they had a couple of them in the beauty supply, and then there's a 2-process one, like it's 2-in-1. I don't know what the 2-in-1 is. I know you have to shampoo with their shampoo, but I figured that I would just do the ApHogee, the 2-minute, and it says to leave it on for 5 minutes if it's severely damaged. So I figure 5 minutes can't hurt, and the instructions said to use 1 ounce, and this is an 8-ounce bottle. So, you know, I figured about an ounce, you know, I mean, we could, you know, kind of estimate that. And I left it on for 5 minutes, and then I rinsed it out. I didn't notice really much. You know, the review said that your hair is left hard after you do an ApHogee. And from back in the days when I wore my perms and so forth, I remember my hair being hard, which meant, you know, that it was giving your hair protein. I didn't have that effect when I did the ApHogee. And I left it on for 5 minutes with a plastic bag, and then I covered it to put some heat on it with a scarf. So when I rinsed it, I still noticed that some of my hair was, first of all, it wasn't hard when I took it off like I had expected it to be, because I was ready to just come back, you know, and put some conditioner in it. It really wasn't hard, and I still lost some hair. So I said, well, maybe I should have left it on a little bit more than 5 minutes. You know, I'll probably go back in a week or so and try it again. However, I was able to get the moisture back in my hair. It took me a couple of weeks. As I said, I just had to pamper it and deep condition it and so forth. But after the ApHogee, I did a deep treatment. After that, I did a deep treatment with the Shea Moisture Deep Treatment Mask. This is a small one that I have, but I have a bigger jar. And so I left that on for about an hour. I rinsed it out. And then I did my own leave-in conditioner, which I did a review. This stuff is pretty amazing. I did a review on that leave-in conditioner. And so after I did that, I just put some twists in my hair. Because I'm not probably going to, you know, I can do many things with these twists. And so this is my hair. After I did my leave-in conditioner, I just twisted it all over. This is my 4C hair. And I twisted I just went through and twisted my whole hair. Feels pretty good. That leave-in conditioner is amazing. The ApHogee, you know, today I'm not seeing, you know, well, yesterday because I twisted it, I'm not seeing that much breakage, but of course my hair is in twist, so I have to come back and let you know. I think I probably should have left it on a little bit longer, but I didn't want to leave it on too long. So, you know, you just have to do trial and error and see what works for you. But as far as the cons, as I said, for the protective style, I found that it was, you know, it just takes my hair a while to get back to where it needed to be. It just left my hair hard, even though I took care of it. So I think when I do a protective style again, I'll probably just do something, you know, like this. I could always take my twist, you know, and I could do like a French roll in the back, or, you know, you could twist them and do some other little things with it, you know. So it feels good. It's back, you know, where it needs to be, I think. And yeah, just make sure you take your vitamins. And also when you wearing protective style or a twist, what I do is I take my Shea Moisture Reconstructing Finishing Elixir, and I'll just spray a little bit in my hands, rub it together, and just go through my hair, you know. This stuff is really good. My hair feels great. It feels soft, and I think that's it. So protective hairstyles, pros and cons. As I said, you know, it's good. You know, some women's hair thrives on protective styling. My hair did grow. You know, I think when I started, it was about right there. And then it's right here, right now. And then I'm taking the vitamins too. So that's it. I appreciate your time. Leave your comments below. I'll be sure to answer any questions that you may have. Always remember, put God first and the rest will follow. And please stay blessed. Smooches.